We are here in Springfield Plaza, which has become a kind of microcosm for Pakistani Americans. And today, on the occasion of this important democratic transition in Pakistan, we have two journalists to talk about this important development. Anwar Iqbal, Washington correspondent for Dawn newspaper, and Asad, who is a very prominent anchor person at Voice of America. So let's begin with Mr. Anwar Iqbal. What do you think is this development? Was this in the making, and will the political opponents of PTI accept this verdict?
Yes, it was very much in the making, and unfortunately there is tradition, not just in Pakistan, we also saw that in the United States during the 2016 election, the liberal media, liberal intellectuals, they somehow distance themselves from the right-wing or right-leaning parties and individuals. And Imran in Pakistan is seen as not a right-winger, but as a right-leaning politician. And therefore, in most of our analysis, we sort of gave the impression that he is not going to win. And we actually refused to see so many other signs that were indicating a victory for Imran. The most important thing in Pakistan is that after 2013 elections, Imran realized that popular support alone does not get you a victory. You have to take the forces that can ensure such a victory. We have to take them along, and he did. And then, of course, he was also helped by Nawaz Sharif, who refused to see the ground realities of Pakistan and took a head-on collision with the military in Pakistan. That not only turned the military against him, but also isolated him in the most important and majority province of Punjab, where people may disagree with military's interference in politics. People may have grievances against them. But at the end of the day, when the chips are down, people always support the military in the sense that they do not want the military to be weakened or to be hurt. And also the India factor. Nawaz Sharif became too inclined to be seen as pro-India against the army. Being pro-India is not a crime in Pakistan, but being pro-India against the army is seen as a crime. I'm not saying that these allegations are actually factual or that Nawaz Sharif was pro-India or Nawaz Sharif was an Indian agent. I don't believe he was an Indian agent. I believe he is a patriotic Pakistani. But this created a perception that went against him.
And Asad Hasan, you have analyzed Pakistan's elections and the campaigns in your programs, and you have also talked to many experts, and you have written about it. How important is this election for Pakistan's democratic development and future of democracy in Pakistan?
No doubt it's very much important because it's a third consecutive transition, political democratic transition in Pakistan. So that means democracy in Pakistan is going like deep-rooted. So it's a productive. Pakistan is able to now tell the world that it is part of the democratic nations and countries. And Imran Khan's success, it's actually a long story. I mean, it's a consecutive, it's a tremendous efforts of 23 years. So that reflects a lot of things, not only for Imran Khan, but even for the future politicians and future political parties, that voters in Pakistan, they are now ready to listen to you. Even, for example, currently, if we analyze Pakistan People's Party status or its popularity on ground, we have observed that the young guy, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, he has really made some grounds. He is attracting Pakistani intelligentsia. So that means now people are listening to you. This is not the era where only a political leader's personality is just a cash for the voters, but they are now listening to what exactly is the agenda you are going to translate for them. So it's a big success for Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. It's a big success for Pakistan in terms of democratic continuity in Pakistan. And I mean, there are tremendous challenges, of course, as a state, as a political institutions in front of us. But now, if we come to the victory of PTI, the reason, as Anwar Bhai has described in details, there are a lot of things those can be done in a better way from last regime by Mr. Nawaz Sharif. And I was talking to somebody, unfortunately what we have observed in last 10 years are in a Sharif legacy, they are predominantly connected with the electables. They are depending on the machinery. And in this election, what we have seen, electables are already swinging from one side to other side. And they actually look after, they actually take care of the options they have for themselves. So there was natural a shift. There was natural, like we see a lot of birds flying one side to the other side, and then the state resources were not actually in the same state as Sharifs were expecting. So this was a big challenge. This was a big, I would say, crisis in terms of the board, in terms of electioneering. They were so much expert in electioneering actually, and electioneering, most part of their electioneering were depending on the government machinery, and this time government machinery was not exactly in their hands. So this played a bigger role. And secondly, the most importantly, which I believe, with every passing day, we are seeing the new inductions in the voter list. We are seeing the new voters in Pakistan, and the new voters enthusiastically, it is attracted towards Imran Khan. Maybe it's because of his personality, maybe it's because of his slogans, political slogans, maybe it's because of the opportunities he claims, maybe it's because of the cricket. But he has attracted the young generation, and young generation has proved with every passing, with every single election, if you have observed in the last 15 years, PTI's vote bank is expanding. And even in the last election in 2013, PTI, in terms of popular vote, was the second largest political party. It had in numbers of seats, it was a third, but in a popular seat, it had a second largest. It was the second largest party. And even now, there were the different survey opinion polls. They were reflected by popular vote. PTI is leading, and they are first time able to convert that popular lead into the seats. And now they looks like they are able to form a federal government. They are able to form a government in Punjab with some coalition, with the support of independent with independent candidates. So I guess they have a better chance to deliver, because if they deliver in provinces, the trickle-down effects are reflecting. You can see those reflections of policies within 3 months. But for the federal governments, it normally takes 5 years for a layman to understand what exactly is happening at the federal and central level.
Very important points, especially bringing those people into political participation who were previously undecided and unwilling to participate. Anwar, Iqbal, PTI and Imran Khan will be taking charge of the government at a time when Pakistan's economy is in a bad shape. Do you think there was a report of IMF, and you have also written a new story about that, an analysis? Do you think Imran Khan will prioritize fixing the economy, and how should he go about that?
I think that should be and will be his first priority, because that is the most important thing in Pakistan. I mean, there were 15 people on that list who are called the 15 top most deficit economies in the world, and although Pakistan is number 14 on the list because of its real share of the money is smaller than other countries. Say, for the United States, for instance, has a deficit of something like $460 billion, and India has $48.7 billion, and Pakistan has a deficit of only $12.4 billion. But because our economy is so small in GDP terms, US deficit is something like 2.7% of the GDP. India's deficit is 1.9% of the GDP, and Pakistan deficit is 4.1% of the GDP, which is huge. And if it keeps expanding, it will not. It will have a very bad impact on the economy. The thing to do is two things. Number one, to bridge this gap you need to expand your trade base. If you want to expand your trade base, you need to invest. When you invest, then obviously you borrow more money, and that increases your current accounts deficit, CRE. Now, the way to control this is to invest, say, in industries, invest in the sectors that will produce goods that you will be able to sell inside the country, but most importantly, outside the country for bringing in foreign exchange. And Pakistan needs to go beyond a huge dependence on overseas Pakistanis, and has to create other sources of income. So I think this should be, and this will be in our first priority.
Very important and very pertinent points by Mr. Anwar Iqbal. Asad Hasan, in the run-up to the election and the campaign, there was a controversy about the role of national institutions, especially the military. Do you think Imran Khan is capable of taking along all national institutions, and will this important democratic milestone help Pakistan in a way that democracy also expands and progresses?
I mean, it's really not only $1 million, it's a $6 million process. So for this thing, for a better coordination between state institutions, they need to be really understanding each other. They need to accommodate each other. As far as Imran Khan is concerned, I think he needs 100% change in his personality. If this is going to happen, that Pakistan's institutions, especially military establishment and Pakistan's state institutions, are at the same page, we need to see a different Imran Khan. Right now, the Imran Khan we have, he has a different characteristics. So as a statesman, Imran Khan, we still have to see what he is planning, what he is in his own plans. So apparently it's a very, very difficult task, but it's the most important thing to observe. I guess there are some really stalwart, experienced politicians with Imran Khan, so they will help him establishing good relationship with the military institution. It's very mandatory, I guess, and it's very necessary at the time not to go for the things, those are not that much necessary. So give some space, have some space, and then see what happens in the future.
Anwar Iqbal, you have been a long time Washington correspondent, and you have closely watched, followed, and written about US-Pakistan relations. And we have together covered many important developments in Washington DC. What kind of US-Pakistan relationship do you foresee under PTI government?
Actually, I did a story about this, not for Dawn, but for Nuclear Relay, German radio. And I got the State Department's statement on this particular issue, that how would they work with Imran Khan. And the response was that whoever come in the decision to elect is that of the people of Pakistan. And whoever they elect, the national state will work with that person. But in the same statement, they underlined one very important point, which is their main concern in that region. And they said that whoever is elected in 2018, the United States will like to work with that person in eliminating terrorism from the region and in restoring peace and stability to Afghanistan. I think this is going to be the key. This is going to be the key of our relationship with the United States. This is going to be the key of the relationship between the US military and Pakistan military. And in this sense, I think Imran Khan will not have much of a say. Army will. And the good thing for Imran Khan is that the two militaries are trying to remove their irritants and build up a relationship that allows them to work together. Now, there was a statement by General Watley, Commander CENTCOM, earlier this week, in which he said that he speaks to the Pakistani Army Chief at least once a week, and also that he believes that there cannot be